This is Sports Life Talk.
Hey.
You rock it with Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcast, that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. From gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Hey y'all.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk and Lifestyle Sports. Oh, my sound man had my music up too loud.
Or maybe you just ain't crunk enough. Maybe you need to turn it off a little bit.
I told you I can't, y'all. I can barely open my mouth because, yeah, we'll talk about that later. So, anyway, I'm here and I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can today. How y'all feeling this evening? It's almost Turkey Day. What y'all eating? What y'all doing?
No matter what, you gonna ask me to fix your plate, and you ain't gonna show up. That's the yearly thing around this time.
I actually will be in DeSoto. I'm gonna be right down the street from you. So can you go on and make my plate and put it to the side?
That's a strong no. I'm not falling for that again. That's
Cap.
2 times I fell for it. 3.
I don't think there was 2. I don't think there was 2. I think that was only once.
No,
I
it
only
was 2.
asked one time.
No, it was 2. Because you wanted some fish one time, then you want Thanksgiving another time. I keep receipts, pimping.
Anyway, whatever. So B. Jones, how you feeling this evening, sir?
I'm living life good. We in here. We almost Turkey Day. I can't wait to see what you are going to butcher in your kitchen. So I'm super excited about those tales. But y'all already know, man, it's 10 toes down, mouth of the South. Let's go. Let's elevate. Let's go to a new. We almost at a new year. So I'm just saying, y'all got to show something.
Oh, show a little something.
Hold up, B. You got to be careful your wording around Gemini Jones, because KD Gambit will be asked for the bunnies in a minute, so we don't need all that.
Not the bunnies. The bunnies are put away. They're not bunnying. See, your wife said she got me. Put that comment up. Your wife said she got me. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna come get my plate.
She ain't coming.
Your husband not cooking it. I come get a plate.
Hold on. What you doing on the episode? This episode, out of all episodes you hear, and when I say that, then you want to. Okay, that's how it is.
Because y'all know y'all wives are my friends. Anyway, Ms.Manhattan, how you feeling this evening?
I'm good. So I've been struggling with this one nail. Y'all see my little bitty finger compared to the other ones. I had to cut it off before the show, so I'm gonna be trying to like hide my finger, but y'all see it.
We probably wouldn't even seen it.
We would know, so you would have said nothing.
So
yeah, like it's really bothering me because it's like a whole different. Y'all see, it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, I mean that looks terrible. Could you stop showing it? I mean, it looks really. I'm joking, Katie.
No, it's gonna bother me the whole show, but it's all right. We gonna make through it. It was a little crazy before, backstage, but I think we got everything worked out, and I'm happy to be here with y'all tonight. So hey, y'all.
Hey. KD, how you feeling? I mean, KT.
You look just like KD. Goodness, whatever they gave you, you need to leave that alone. I'm doing great, Jim, and I'm here with 3 of my favorite people in the world. It's the day before Thanksgiving, so let's turn up and go.
All right, we'll talk about what y'all gonna eat tomorrow a little bit later. But This episode is 204, entitled Charlie Hustle, and we are honoring none other than, I didn't say what day it was. It is November 22nd, and we are honoring Charlie Ward. So let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round as we embark on a journey through the dual dimensions of sports mastery with none other than the Sultan of the Gridiron and Court Conjurer, Charlie Hustle Ward. From threading the needle on the football field to orchestrating symphonies on the basketball court, Charlie takes us on a wild ride where pigskins and basketballs collide. Fasten your seatbelts because this podcast isn't just a game. It's a two-sport circus of laughs, lessons, and legendary tales.
Hey, once again, the sultry voice with the read.
Oh, she's been killing it.
You should do like Kindle reads. Like you should look into that. Like read novels and stuff on Kindle.
I might consider.
Yeah, make a little extra money on the side. In a good way. Don't get on Feet Finder like me. All right. So, B. Jones, what do you have?
My wife just got home. Baby been working all day, so she just walked in the house. You know, I don't care if I'm live or not. They know I'm from Louisiana. When the missus walk in the house, you gotta stand up and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to get right.
No,
I ain't made the $2 yet. All right. So, B. Jones, what do you have for trivia?
All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all, this Charlie Ward thing is wild. I learned so much about it. Now y'all gotta understand, I grew up a diehard Charlie Ward fan. Back in those days, you know, LSU wasn't really popping at that time. It was kind of like I was all in on the Florida State Seminoles, and he was one of my favorite players to watch. But I didn't realize that he had it was some controversy surrounding him, and a Bible study is kind of the reason why he disappeared from the mainstream for so long. But when I started back doing my research on it, just reminded me of how dope he was, and it also reminded me of how much history and dynasty that Florida State was. So, for a Sports Life Talk t-shirt, Charlie Ward was one of a few Heisman Trophy winners at the University of Florida State, or Florida State University. So my question to y'all is, give me the name of the other two Heisman QBs that played at Florida State University.
You were just being real easy on this year, wasn't you, B. Jones?
I'm trying to get some participation, man. I'm trying to make it easy for folks, but we're going to see. We're going to see, KT.
Because I need a shirt.
Didn't nobody get it last week except you, Gemini.
I feel like I need a sweatshirt then.
I thought somebody got it last week. I could go back.
That's okay. I don't know. Maybe somebody did. I don't remember it, but if they did, hit me up. Slide in the DM. Let me know.
I know Cool Kev, we owe him I think a shirt, a hat, and probably some socks, as long as you've been waiting.
All right. Well, it is time for the Playmaker segment. The guys work really hard behind the scenes to induct new people into the Sports Life Talk family. So, KT, who are we honoring or discussing this week?
I want to talk about the Allen Hoop Fest from this weekend that B. Jones and I went to that, excuse me, two other people said they were going to show up and they didn't, but that's neither here or there. We saw some dope competition. We had our own table set up. We got a couple of interviews in. So I want to give a shout out to Coach Stephanie Shaw, the head coach of Allen, put together a wonderful event. Man, the hospitality room. I don't know what was on those sandwiches on Friday, B. Jones, but they were elite. And then I think Friday we had that. Then Saturday we had They had smoothies. They had all good stuff. Let me get back to the talent. Some of the best players in the state were there. We got to see S.A. Clark play. They were the defending champions. La Vega, the 4A champions. Who else did we see, BJ?
Frisco Liberty was the defending
Liberty. Monterey, who has the number one player in the class of 2025, Leah Chavez. If you didn't go, like two people on this set, you missed out on a great time. We'll probably be somewhere this weekend, but next month, we got a huge announcement of the place that we're going to be. So that's all I got for the Playmakers.
When will that announcement? When will you be giving us that announcement?
I don't know if I'm gonna give it to y'all. I probably, like everybody else, I'll tell them because they're gonna go with us.
I had a granddaughter and she was wearing me out.
That's all good. Just shoot us a text and hey, I ain't gonna make it. You know, we sitting around waiting on Gemini.
I knew that when. Okay. All right. You're right. That's my bad. That's my bad food.
I forgive you. It's a no. I'm just thankful that you're here tonight.
You should be. Oh, I won't be here next week because I'm going to go see Usher. Okay. Anyway, we'll discuss that next week though. So it is time for a local business, and I might have done this business quite a while ago before because I went the first time I went. I don't think it was really all that good because it just opened. But I had the privilege of going to Southern Gourmet Kitchen again on I think it was Sunday. And the food was absolutely amazing. I had fried catfish. There were some Sigmas there that had passed us along some drinks that were really, really, really good. And so the catfish, I had catfish, macaroni and cheese, black eyed peas, and a little cornbread. Sound like Roberta Vine. She was in Way Days Hell. But so it was you know I do. You know I got something spicy brewing for my boo Usher. But so shout out to Southern Gourmet Kitchen. It is actually in Plano. It is Park and Plano Parkway, I believe. So check them out. It's a very small place. Suggest you have a reservation when you go.
Where's this at?
Well, I thought you was gonna cue me up, man. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you ask me, Katie?
Where is it at? What?
It's in Plano, down the street from Willow Bend.
Plano. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So,
Hold on, B, before you go, I'm sorry.
That's right, man. That's right, KT. Way to do that, man. All right, so we are winding down. Playoffs have started here in the Texas area. I just can't believe how fast the football season has came and went. Feels like August was just yesterday. But before I start giving out all of these basketball trophies and awards and stuff like that, I want to keep it football this whole episode since we honoring Charlie Ward, who eventually opted to play basketball in the NBA. But my award or the player of the week is going to a kid named Khalik Lockett. If you don't know that name, write that name down right now. I guarantee you in 4 or 5 years from now, might even not even take that long. Probably in 3 to 4 years from now, you're gonna hear that name on national television. You're gonna be like, dang, the mouth of the South, B. Jones told me about that kid years and years ago. Khalik is like 6'3". He probably one of the best wide receivers in the nation. As a matter of fact, Rivals in 247 just recognized him as being a 5-star, the 12th best player in the country. He goes to Saxe High School this year. He's caught 59 catches, 1,300 yards, and 13 TDs. So y'all got to understand, that means every game he is at least catching 1 TD or more. The kid is absolutely a beast. He's phenomenal. I had the opportunity to personally meet him before the season in a all-star event. And just walking in the building, I saw quickly that this kid was going to dominate. Super excited about his game. And I don't know. Y'all stay tuned. He might be featured on the episode of You Got Next in 2024.
Okay. All right. So it is time to crush on a woman. Who are we crushing on?
There goes the dog.
It ain't Storm.
Well, Storm gonna be sleeping in a minute. We already know. Ms.Manhattan don't play that.
Okay, y'all. Sorry, my bad. I thought he barked before the show started, so I was hoping that he got it all out, but obviously it's not out. So excuse me. But like for all the times he does it during the duration of the rest of the show. But so Women Crush Wednesday this week, I'm giving it to all the ladies that have to prep, clean up, cook for Thanksgiving, it is such a hard duty sometimes. I know some dishes are harder than others. You got dessert, then you also got to be the calm person, make sure nothing really crazy happens wherever you are. So shout out to all the wonderful ladies that are making Thanksgiving happen this week.
Like myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, just like you. Let's keep moving on.
Wow. All right, so it is time for the kickoff question. Got to be ready for that. All right. So, are we doing the one that's on the slide or?
Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Okay, great. So what all are you looking forward to? Because I saw a different question earlier, so I didn't know which one we were going with. So my apologies on that. So Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So what are you all looking forward to? Are you looking forward to the family time, the drinks, the kids, the games, or any particular food?
I mean, this is pretty much a toss-up, I think, for B. Jones and I. I mean, we're looking forward to football.
I forgot about football.
I'm looking forward to dressing. Boy, y'all should smell it downstairs. Gemini, if you were really coming by, yeah, we make it, and then you'll be in the refrigerator, you throw it in the oven in the morning, and I'm ready.
What time y'all be eating over there?
It don't matter. You ain't coming. And then I don't know why she got here talking about y'all gonna have her plate. Nah, you ain't taking none of my pieces of chicken. You ain't getting nothing.
The plate is already made, so
right. I'll just text me. That's fine. I'll just text you. I ain't got to worry about y'all.
We'll see. I mean, I said mine, football and dressing. That's what I'm looking forward to. And probably some drinks too.
Dressing is your favorite Thanksgiving?
Oh my, I can eat that every day.
By itself? Do you put some gravy on it?
Oh yeah, you got to put that in the cranberry sauce.
Okay. All right. I was in charge of cranberry sauce too this year. So, all right.
You didn't have to make it like from scratch or nothing though, did you? You just went to the store and bought it? That's about the only thing in the can that I trust you to make.
Pam, stuffing does not constitute dressing. Stop. That stovetop is not dressing.
I didn't say dressing. I said cranberry sauce.
Oh, if anybody's eating stovetop tomorrow, I feel sorry for you. I'll give you a plate of dressing if you're eating stovetop tomorrow. Because
no, my aunt's making the dressing, baby. I ain't got
no, stovetop is trash.
It is. That's not even. Yeah. Anyway, that's like eating Zatarans, red beans, and rice, and thinking you're really eating red beans and rice. So let me ask this question: Are you cooking anything? Are you in charge of any type of meat or anything?
Who, me?
Well, hungry. Okay, understood. All right, Katie, what's your favorite?
Of course, the food. I think I'm the only weird person that really enjoys green bean casserole. But the kind without bacon. I don't know. It's just like the green beans, the creaminess, the crispy onions. So good. And of course, drinking. I think I forgot to snag me a bottle of wine for tomorrow. So, yeah. And of course, drinks and then being off work on Thursday and Friday is always a plus.
Okay. Are you in charge of making anything?
So I do like a little mini Thanksgiving at my house. So I make the sides, and then I got my uncle to do a turkey. And that's so that way I don't have to pack anything wherever I'm going. I won't have to pack it up to go play. I'll already have my stuff ready at home.
Okay. All right. B. Jones.
I mean, I'm. You know what? I normally say dressing, but for some odd reason this year I'm amped up about the desserts. I don't know. I want all the desserts. I want the cheesecakes, the pound cakes, the caramel cakes. I'm talking about. I want it all. The sweet potato pies. I'm just ready to go ham. I'm just ready to go ham on the dessert. So I might just eat the dressing and then just go straight to the dessert table and just have my way. So. That's what I'm most excited about. But of course, it's always going to be spending time with family. That's what this whole part of the year is about, starting off by giving thanks and just being appreciative for the rest of the year as we turn over the calendar. And so hopefully I get to spend some time with my people and just love on everybody and just keep it moving and grooving.
Do you cook anything? Are you in charge of anything? Okay, that's a no for you too. All right, awesome.
Well, hey, not to cut you off, Gemini, but Cool Kev was asking what dressing is.
And it sounded like somebody asked if is that Southern?
I don't know if
the dressing. I would not describe.
He talking about dressing. He talking about dressing. Is it a Southern thing? I thought everybody knew about that.
Cool. Yeah. So how would y'all describe dressing?
It's dressing. Turkey and dressing.
Katie, what? Who don't eat cheesecake? Hold on, I'm sorry.
No, wait. Okay, wait. So dressing to me, I'm gonna give my version of it because I don't really like to eat it because it reminds me of chewed up food. So like they were talking, it's like chewed up food, and then they just put it in a pan and like mush it all together, and then they throw like. But for me, it's like if I had to explain it to somebody, it's like the stovetop stuff, but like mashed with meat in it.
No, who been making your dressing, boo?
That's a terrible description of dressing. Who can? Please don't listen to her. I'm not gonna let her disrespect dressing like this. Gemini, do you want to explain it? But I mean, like,
no, I don't.
It's basically like you get cornbread.
Yes.
And you like break it all up.
Yes.
And you start adding other things to it, and then you don't even think it's cornbread anymore. You do put like chicken in it. You put
no, it's not. Hold on,
chicken broth.
Soggy because when you cook it, I like mine with a little crispy.
Yeah, mine got to be like some chewable. It ain't mine. Is mine?
I don't know what KD is eating.
Mine is like.
Who's been making y'all dressing where it's soggy and
soupy? Yeah, I can't eat no loose. If somebody pick up the dressing pan and it move or shake or jiggle, I'm out. All the way. You got to be able to stick a toothpick and it come out dry.
Yeah, the toothpick just stand up straight.
Yes.
It can't waver. Yes. If it wavers, it's not ready.
Ain't nothing mushy. Nothing mushy.
I like when them edges get a little crunchy.
Thank you. Yes. Absolutely.
Ms.Manhattan, I need for you to come over to the house tomorrow so you can get some dressing.
Matter of fact, that's why it's so imperative that you pair it with the imperfect cranberry, because if the dressing is done right, it's almost dry to the point where you need to lubricate it with that sweet. Oh my God! It's like a mixture of sweet, savory, and protein. It's everything in one dish.
You got the gravy you throw on there.
See, I don't do the giblet gravy. I know a lot of people put the gravy. I don't put the gravy on mine. I mean, but I love dressing. It's probably the greatest dish ever created.
I don't know about
you crazy, Katie. Well, because you eating stovetop that's like crushed up and people.
I don't know, but it's
not your non-blackness is showing.
No. And it, like, again, y'all, like it's not watery. The kind that I've had, it's not watery, but it's like I say, it is like you say, crumbled up, and it's just all put together. It literally looks like chewed up food. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, and it has all that stuff in it.
It does not look like chewed up. I don't know. Whoever made the dress for you, who just like ruined it for you.
Yeah.
I apologize for them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The dressing I eat don't look like chewed up food.
I will say if it's there, I will eat it. So like I'm not against eating it, but I'm not excited about eating it either.
I don't see how.
And if it's missing, I'm not like, it's not the end of the world.
Man, I'm talking about people freezing dressing around here.
Who you telling?
Freeze dressing, man, to keep it right. But dressing,
it's not Thanksgiving without dressing. It's not Thanksgiving without dressing. I'm sorry,
dressing.
That's
so
crazy.
Christmas too.
I'm big on the family portion and the food, and there's not one dish that I like. My family, we kind of stick fairly traditional. So we do ham and turkey, we do dressing, we do mac and cheese, we do yams, we do greens, green beans. And so we use section plates, right? So I put my turkey and my dressing in the one big section, that first little section right there with my gravy. And then I put the mac and cheese and I throw a slab of ham on there. And then I got my green bean. Like it's my plate just be the same every single year. I just do it like that. So I like to eat all of it. And then my cousin makes the most amazing cobblers. I prefer the peach one. But she might make apple because she's been making peach for the past couple of years. But regardless, it's gonna taste good. My aunt usually have a little bluebell over there. She don't buy the cheap ice cream, so I'm gonna get a little cobbler with a little ice cream, and then I'm gonna be good to go on that. This year I am in charge of the yams and the broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole. So the yams are scaring me a little, but I got everything I need. So we should.
Are you making them for the first time?
I am making them for Thanksgiving for the first time. Normally, when I make yams, I make them like I don't make yams. I'm sorry, I make mashed sweet potatoes. So they're more like a mashed potato kind of consistency. So this will be the first time I make them like sliced and diced and all that. So we'll see how this goes tomorrow.
Oh man, Thanksgiving is not the time to be experimenting for your first time. I don't know what they were thinking. They should.
It's just switching up I just got to cut them in cubes instead of mashing them. So we're good. I got this.
I'm telling you right now, don't come to my house experimenting on Thanksgiving. Nope.
Yeah, you can get a few trial runs at the house or something.
No, nobody panic. I got this.
Okay.
I got this. Now I did see a recipe today that did call for some frozen orange juice in the yams. I don't know if I want to try that.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, but not a lot. It's like a teaspoon. It's
I've heard of people that do that. Yes.
So I don't know. I might feel a little froggy tomorrow and put that in there. We'll see. Okay.
Well, send us a picture of your plate, and then also send a picture of your. Is it yams? Is that what you said?
Yams. Yeah.
And then send us that picture when your mom slap you because they didn't come out right. We need that picture too.
They'll eat it anyway. All right. So it is time for the Manhattan Project.
Is it my turn already? Okay, so last week, news dropped that Cassie was doing a civil case against Diddy for I think was it sexual assault, rape, and sex trafficking. It was like a few things. So of course the case went away in 24 hours. So my question to y'all, in your own opinion, do y'all think he was guilty or do y'all think he was innocent?
You're guilty if you paid $30 million in 24 hours. That nothing says guilty more than that to me.
I don't think he paid $30 million, but I do think he's guilty.
No. And I'm gonna go. To me, I hate that. I hate the simple fact that somebody says we did something and already in the court of public opinion, you guilty. Like, what happened to the due process and justice? Like, we don't know. Like, who on here can verify that Cassie is an upstanding citizen and has no reason to lie? I mean, in the same standing, we don't know how that relationship with her and Diddy ended. I'm not saying that Diddy did it. I'm not saying Diddy didn't do it. All I'm saying is we need more information before we pass judgment and say this man did something like that, because I have heard of women being dishonest and then chasing money for stuff like this.
Well, B. Jones, I don't mean to cut you off, but there have been too many stories of people saying things about Diddy. 50 Cent has said something. There are people that are like, no, he sending 50 Cent pictures of her with other people. It's like a lot of stuff. They say don't go to the take that mansion because it's crazy. But a lot of people are saying stuff about Diddy. Have you noticed nobody's come out in his defense? No one.
There have been a lot of people, even like
my wife over here giving me this. All I'm saying is we passed the judgment a little too quickly. I don't know what Diddy did or what Diddy didn't do. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one more thing, and it's not in Diddy defense. But if somebody said something about us, whether it was truth or non-truth, sometimes paying that money is better than the bad press and the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? It
depends on the situation, but not right here.
That's something that's Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. You don't want your name associated with that right now. So
to this day, Tory Lanez is still denying and fighting. So if you were not guilty, you would be like, I'm fighting for not guilty. Like,
no, because I guarantee if they came to Tory Lanez and said, Tory Lanez, 2.5 million, and this all goes away, you don't have to do that year and a half in jail, Tory Lanez would have cut that check. I guarantee you, Tory Lanez would have cut that check and got this all over with.
Oh, I don't know.
Y'all seriously think somebody would not pay money to prove that they innocent in a land where we all it's automatically programmed in us that he's guilty of this?
I think with Tory Lanez, it's a different situation, though.
You don't think Tory Lanez? Okay,
if it's pay money for it to all go away and get out of jail.
To pay money for it all to go away, you don't think
you're admitting?
You're not admitting. Diddy didn't admit nothing. Nobody. When you pay that money, you're not admitting anything. All you're doing is saying, "Hey, you go away, sign this non-disclosure. We're not talking about it no more."
You are a billionaire. You can get the best attorneys. You are a billionaire. You could, if you wanted to, you could out attorney Cassie. He could have been. He could. I mean, it.
He already has. And he had NYPD too. NYPD released a statement on Friday saying that there is no investigation. So I think money is involved. So in my opinion, I think he was guilty. I think he just didn't want it to come out the way that it was coming out. And I think it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I think it's the Epstein, you know, how there's like a book of celebrities that are involved in the things that they do. So I think it's the same thing. And it's real crazy too, because right before the show tonight, I hopped on Instagram. So now Jamie Foxx is being accused of somebody, a high up record label person. He's being accused of something. I can't think of the other person, but it's like 3 sexual assault cases that are happening that just dropped. It's like breaking news. So it's weird. I don't know. So
I don't know if Cassie no billionaire.
No, she said her husband.
He said that her husband is a billionaire.
Well, Cassie is also a billionaire. Her husband is a billionaire. That ain't Cassie money. That's her husband money, because they probably signed a prenup. And
that's true. That's a good point.
That's not Cassie money. That's not Cassie.
But I'm pretty sure her husband put up money to go against Diddy if they want to go to court.
They don't have Diddy money. I don't care what nobody say. Sam Fine and Cassie ain't got Diddy money. Now they might have money, but they ain't got Diddy money.
I'm gonna say this. It's a reason why men of power don't typically have these types of stories come out. They pay money to get it. You don't, when you are a businessman and you trying to go into a place of a business, you don't want, even if you could if you could buy Johnny Cochran to make you innocent, just going to trial and having that imprinted in people's brains over a 6-month to a year period that you was entangled in this and that you were caught up in this type of situation, proven innocent or not, you are going to have a stigmatism that's going to follow you into that boardroom. People are going to feel some kind of way when you walk in the room. 30 million is for a billionaire. Y'all saying Diddy is a billionaire? 30 million to make a problem go away? I don't care if I'm right, wrong, indifferent. Make it go away.
Then why he ain't made Tupac allegations go away? Because they say he had Tupac killed. I'm just saying he still got that.
Tupac wasn't here pointing it out and showing text messages.
I'm just saying he still got that stuck on him. He got a lot of stuff stuck on him. He could have let this ride. He didn't had a lot, and throughout the years, he's had a lot of stuff stuck on him. You didn't want this on you because you knew you did it.
So let me ask you this question. Since we framing this all on Diddy, let me ask y'all a question. If maybe as a woman could explain this, if you were done wrong by a man, how does monetary value make this right? Like, wouldn't you be seeking justice against Diddy? Wouldn't you want him to be brought out in public? Wouldn't you want his name? Wouldn't you want other people to know that this dude is a predator? We need to take this to the highway. I don't want money. I want you to pay to suffer for what you did to me. Why is 30 million even associated with this trial? You violated me. I need you to be held accountable.
A few things for me, if I am going after money, it's simply because I wasted like my good years to make my money because I was like with him.
I can see that.
So in that case, I wasn't able to make the 30 million throughout the duration of us being together. So now I want the money because I am older. I have kids. Yeah, and then also it's still putting it in the light that he's not a great person, but yeah. So that would be my reason.
That's a good reason because B. Jones and I actually
Yeah,
did talk
I
about
can
that
vibe with that.
because we were like, yeah, the money, we get it, the money, but what does that do? That didn't take away from the fact that he did that. You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
our whole point, but we appreciate that, KD. Way to clear that up.
Yeah, because he controlled everything. So she couldn't go, she couldn't make the music that she wanted. It was what he wanted. She could only make music with the people that he wanted her, collabs, features. It was only who he decided.
But that would have been with any record producer, though. Yeah, just about every until you get to a certain point in this game. I just got finished reading about Maya. Maya went through the same thing, and she was making hits after hits with Missy and some of the biggest and brightest names in the game back in 2003 and 2005. And Maya said that it was so difficult, she left labels and tried to go independent. Back then, it was tougher to go independent back in 2008. So she wasn't able to maintain her popularity. But every record label is going to tell you how to sound and what they want you to do. They're not going to release a product until they want to put money behind it. And that's why we get so many copycat rappers and singers that sound like the other. That's why when Migos was hot, everybody wanted to sound like the Migos. And now everybody want to do the mumble rap and because that's what's popular. And that's what these labels want. They want that next one. They don't want the individualism and the artistic stuff. They want, hey, this is what sells. That's what we want.
But I think to what you're trying to say too, B. John, everything you said was right. But Diddy wanted control of everything. We know that because he just now gave people their catalogs or their publishing. You know what I mean? So Diddy's a different dude, man. He's a different cat.
Yeah. So next topic, Jason Derulo and Joe Burrow have invested in volleyball teams for the upcoming Premier Women's Professional Volleyball League that is launching February 2024 across North America. So this is pretty interesting. It's interesting to me. I didn't know that both of them are doing this. I also didn't know that there was a professional volleyball league as well. So that's something to look forward to in women's sports. And that's all I got for the Manhattan Project. You got an uncut gem this week, Pam?
We can't hear you, Pam.
Where's my intro?
Oh, we had to make sure you had one before I hit the button. You doing all this? I'm like, well, I guess you ain't got one. We're gonna hit this drop one. I was moving on to the next graphic.
So I just have a quick question. Have you ever been invited to someone's house for a holiday? And this probably is prior to the two of you being married. Have you ever been, even after marriage, maybe to a couple's house or whatever, and the food was absolutely horrible? Did you eat the food or did you fold your plate? Did you fold your plate up and put it in the trash? Did you make an excuse? You're not hungry? Because maybe it looked good. Like maybe you get there and you like, woo, yes. And then you put all this food on your plate and then what do you do?
If I made a plate, I'm eating the food.
Okay.
Now, if I finish the food, that's a different thing, but I am going to eat it out of respect because I already fixed the plate. And I don't want to be that person be like, man, you can't say it's trash. You can't just throw a plate away after you've made it. I mean, you kind of got to force it down, I guess. I don't know.
Ew, no. Look, just be selective on what you eat. Like, it's some stuff that people can't mess up. Like, can't really mess up a glazed ham. I mean, you can't really mess up rolls. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that are going to be very difficult to mess up. And we stick to those and quickly get to the dessert to get it all down your palate. But yeah, I've had to a couple of times before in the past tell people like I'm not hungry. You know.
Is it because you looked at it or because you tasted it? And then,
Man, it just depends. It depends on the situation. Like, I could probably tell you when I turn on the street if it's somewhere. When I hit the block, I can almost tell you, okay, all right, I know where we at.
Okay.
I'm thinking that I've already made the plate and I'm eating and I'm realizing it's not good.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna try my best.
I eat with my eyes. Y'all know I eat with my eyes. Like if I got a phobia of something that's white and creamy, I can't mess with it. Like I eat with my eyes 100%. So I can already tell you if I look at it, you know, y'all ever heard of ambrosia? I think it's called ambrosia salad. Anybody ever heard of that?
Mhm.
I didn't eat this for years, and it is one of the most delicious things. It's basically marshmallows and cream cheese and whipped cream and stuff all around fruit, pecans, and it's super delicious. But it didn't look appealing on my eyes. So for years, I was like, no, I'm gonna miss on that. I'm gonna pass on that. So I eat with my eyes. I'm not ever gonna get in a situation with something on my plate, and I'm nervous about it.
Okay.
So for me, I'm gonna eat it. If it's not good, I'll just finish it. So anytime that it's not good, I may ask for ranch and salsa or both, because I'm gonna just dipping it in the ranch or putting ranch on it, or if there's salsa, it's spicy, so it's just gonna mask the not so good part of the food.
We're gonna have to have a cultural day on this show because I know, like, Hispanics got ranch and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We ain't got no ranch. I didn't know. I guess maybe if somebody got a salad.
Salad, yeah.
Salad. I mean,
salads.
Everybody don't do all of y'all have ranch in y'all's fridge right now?
Yeah, we got ranch in the fridge.
I got ranch on my pizza.
Exactly. So, and then ranch on spaghetti. We need ranch. And the people in the comments, y'all got ranch in y'all's fridge right now?
Ranch on spaghetti?
Ranch on spaghetti?
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah. Just drizzle it.
Hold up, are you making the spaghetti, Ms.Manhattan? And then you put ranch on it?
Anybody's spaghetti, I'm putting ranch on it.
I'm about to say, because I ain't none of your spaghetti, but I put ranch on it. You just know yourself.
You ain't allowed to make nothing for the potluck, fam.
The more you talk,
you just bring the drinks.
I'm not the only one that puts ranch on spaghetti, because
yes, you are.
Y'all know who else who loves it? You can Google it and it's gonna come up. Dak Prescott loves ranch on his spaghetti.
Like either.
Yeah, I mean, he is, but golly, that was kind of harsh, Gemini. Ranch on
Pam,
spaghetti.
It's not.
What, Pam? What you doing? You eating the food or?
It's gonna be a no. I'll probably walk around a little bit and lose the host, and then it might depend on the person's house and their floors. I might drop that bitch on the floor. I mean, I might drop the plate on the floor and just be like, "Oh, damn! No, y'all go ahead. It's okay."
Yeah, no, just throw it in the trash. Don't drop it on my floor. We fighting. That's just ridiculous. Now you doing too much.
I'm just saying it just depends. Because see, if I get a whole plate of food and everything on there is trash,
I mean, I just had this happen to me last week, but it was at KJ's school. They had Thanksgiving. Boy, that was like the worst food I've ever eaten in my life. And I've just heard. Then they made you pay $5 for the meal because it was Thanksgiving. God, that was terrible. It was stuffing, and it tasted like feet. And I don't even like feet. I don't know how feet taste, but I remember how it tastes. Golly, it was bad, y'all.
Wow. Okay. All right. It's time to move along because I feel some things happened in this conversation that I just feel so uncomfortable with. So let's just move along to the drop. My goodness, I cannot.
Ranch on spaghetti. Good
ranch on spaghetti. You know what? I don't eat spaghetti like that because I like the way my mom made it, and since she's no longer here, I don't eat anybody's spaghetti.
KD say ROE, ranch on everything, right?
Everything, yes. Even on
So you never eat ranch on pizza?
Hell no.
Ranch on pizza's good. I like ranch.
You
don't have to have it, but if I'm eating pizza and wings, then I might dip my pizza in there too.
I like buffalo sauce on my pizza.
Yeah, but see, if you do ranch on pizza, it's the same thing as spaghetti.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. It's spaghetti. It's
Not ranch on them toes. Katie's ranch on them toes.
Who said that? Katie, damn it.
She probably eat that too. Ranch on everything. Come here, baby. I got this fresh bottle of ranch.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not doing well. I'm not processing. I'm about to yak right now. When my camera go out, just understand why.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Taco Bell do got some good avocado ranch, though. Have you ever had that?
I have to try.
I love a good avocado ranch.
That is off the chain.
Yeah.
All right. So this week, Drake dropped Scary Hours. Did y'all listen? I think it's like 4 to 6 new tracks. Y'all like it? You like it, Katie?
First Person Shooter. That song with J. Cole. Off the chain.
Did you watch the music video to it?
They make videos still?
Yeah, they made a video to it.
Yeah, you have to check out
I don't need to see the video. I just need to listen to it.
It's really good. It's a good video. He's dropping the instrumentals on the Scary Hours songs that he added to the For All the Dogs. So I'm kind of curious to see who's gonna drop, if it's gonna be a diss or just like a really good freestyle. Wayne and 2 Chainz dropped Welcome to Collie Grove. My favorite song on this album is Oprah and Gail with Benny the Butcher.
Yes. Yep.
The song is phenomenal to me. I kind of was expecting it to be a little bit better. Has Lil Wayne reached his peak, and is he kind of
Let's not do that today. If we want this thing to go, let's just not do that. Let's just move on.
Well, did you listen to it?
The song dropped. No, I hadn't heard it yet, but somebody sent it to me. I just ain't listened to it yet. The song dropped.
Okay,
I agree with you, Katie. It's not as good as it could have been. Okay. And I love 2 Chainz. Love Lil Wayne.
Yep. All right. Well, Casey, you got the Coach's Groove this week?
Yes, I do. And I'm not going to give a little spiel. I'm going to let y'all listen to it.
Look at here. Look. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it. Look. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it. Beans, greens, potatoes.
I had to go find that, Joe. That's the Coach's Groove. Early season, turn it up.
She said, I got beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Yes. Come on, Shirley. Come on, Shirley.
So, yeah, that's the Coach's Groove this week.
I love it.
Hey, well, we're gonna quickly drop. Y'all already know these sneakers finally coming out this week. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it. It's something that we prepared y'all for about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks now. So I found out that this is the female version of the sneaker. Alma Manier is also dropping off a male version of the sneaker, except it's gonna be black and everything is reversed to this. So today is the 22nd. They didn't release, so I'm assuming they're gonna probably release on Black Friday or either possibly Saturday. So y'all look out for those releases and just go everywhere you possibly can. It's not going to be at your normal Foot Lockers and stuff like that. So what's up, KT?
Did you forget?
Oh, y'all know what time it is. It's been a minute since we've had the opportunity to do it, but let's go. Hold that sneaker. Them nice, KT. They fire, dog.
Can I just say that I hate them shoes?
You have got to be out of your mind.
They remind me of my baby daddy.
Well, that's you. You made poor choices, but you got a great son out of it. So let's go.
Them shoes off the chain.
Wait, why did they make you think of your baby daddy?
That's a whole nother story. We ain't got but 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's just say that one for next week.
Oh,
well, she won't be here next week, so I mean, I guess you can record what you're gonna say, and we'll play it next week.
I'll be your groupie, baby.
All right, let's go. Pick 6. Turn up.
Come on.
All right, y'all. Well, the contest are rolling strong. And this week we got a new winner, somebody who's actually been playing with us for quite a few years. He finally broke through that ceiling and got his first victory, and that is my cousin, Daryl Datcher. He's listed under the name of D Relayed. I think he scored somewhere close to about 140, 145 points, but I had another good week. If A.J. Brown wouldn't have got out there and just completely fell apart, I don't know what happened to A.J. Brown on Monday night, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So speaking of Monday night, let's talk about this. The drop heard all around the world.
Good protection aired out. Valdez-Scantling dropped it.
Now, my question to y'all is, I've been hearing it. Some people killing Marquez Valdez-Scantling for dropping that pass. Some people feel sorry for him. My question to y'all is do you feel sorry for a person that's paid to catch passes to drop that pass on national television? There's no sympathy whatsoever for this individual?
Hell no. That was the game. He catches that, they probably win that game.
They probably.
Patrick Mahomes could not have put that any better.
Could not have put any better. Horrible.
Hell no, I don't feel. If you're a receiver and you dropping stuff like that, you should be on the field. You should be on the field.
He should be embarrassed. And you know what? You keep your head up, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Hopefully you'll get another opportunity, but that was a pretty bad drop. So continuing with the theme of Kansas City versus the Philadelphia Eagles, that Monday night football game was the most watched Monday night football game of this year. I think it had something about like 2.9 million views. It was something crazy. It might have been 29 million viewers. I can't remember what it was, but essentially we got a Super Bowl rematch. Now my question to y'all is since Kansas City lost that game, Philadelphia won that game. Should Philadelphia feel really good about themselves, or should Kansas City feel real good about themselves after that game? I'll start with you, KT.
Philly is 9-1.
Correct.
And they got their lick back from the Super Bowl, so they should feel good that they're still on a winning streak.
Well, I'm going to say this. I don't think they got their lick back. And I'm glad you said that, because that's what everybody keeps saying, that Philadelphia is vindicated. No, you lost in the Super Bowl. You lost in the biggest game of the year. Kansas City lost on Monday night. I don't care if everybody in the world stopped to watch this game. It was nothing. It meant nothing.
Well, B. Jones, they just proved that they can beat them. So they did get their lid back. I hate when they say Super Bowl rematch. I'm like, yeah, it's the same teams that were there, but they're not playing for the same thing. Well, listen, so I get what you're saying.
I don't know if they really won that game. I think they won. Yeah, in the record books, they won the game. But Marquez Valdez-Scantling dropped a wide open pass with less than 2 minutes left to go in the game. That would have about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. That would have won the game. Travis Kelce fumbled the ball on the 8-yard line, which would have easily equated to a field goal, nonetheless, if not a touchdown. We see 10 points that were left out of the ball. I see Kansas City winning this game, going away next time they play against each other. And y'all can hold me to that. If I'm Kansas City, I'm not scared of Philadelphia at all. I'm not scared of Philadelphia at all. All right, ladies, I thought about y'all. I said those ladies, they sit there every week and they don't know much about sports, so I'm going to include them in the Pick Six this week. So this is for the ladies, all right? This is going to be a start, bench, cut. All right, can y'all see that? So now I want y'all to start, bench, cut Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and Deshaun Watson. Can y'all see that? I want to make sure, because I'm going to pull it down and we're going to let y'all go. We'll start with you, KT. You don't have to judge them on that. What
the hell?
You can judge them on just strictly on quarterbacks, KT. Who you start benching and cutting strictly on quarterbacks?
Well, I'm definitely not going with the PDD of the NFL. You know it got to be Jalen Hurts.
So you starting Jalen Hurts. What are you doing with the other two?
I'm cutting Deshaun Watson, and I'm benching Fields.
Justin Fields. Okay. All right, ladies, it's y'all turn. We'll start with you, Gemini. Start, bench, cut, ladies edition. You know what that means, right? So the one you think is the most attractive, you start. The one that's kind of in the middle, who's next up, you would bench. And the one that's the ugliest, you would cut.
So I'm starting Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
And then I'm benching Deshaun, but I'm cutting that other one. Who's Justin Fields?
Justin Fields. All right, what about you, Ms.Manhattan?
Okay, y'all. So y'all know Deshaun Watson used to be my boo back in like 2019 when he played for the Texans. So we're basing it off of this season, right?
No, just period.
However you want to go with it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this season. So this year, yeah, I'm gonna start him. He can be my man this year.
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the money is right. And then we will bench Justin, and then we're gonna cut
Jalen Hurts.
Yes, we're gonna cut him because everybody wants him. I can't have you. So there we go.
All right, y'all. It might be my last time letting the ladies play. I don't know. I don't know. I might give y'all another one next month. I don't know. We might.
Oh, wait.
What up?
And Deshaun Watson too, because he's injured. He's out for the season, right?
That's
So
right.
I get to be booed up with the money for the rest of the season.
Yeah, football wise, it's a no brainer. I think it start Jalen Hurts, bench Justin Fields, cut Deshaun Watson because he's hurt right now. All right, y'all. We had a little bit of controversy this week, and we're gonna finish the pick six off on I would consider kind of a low note. All right, here we go.
You always have to deal with locker room issues. That's just part of coaching. In 40 years, I can never think of a time where I didn't have to deal with issues. That's what coaches do. Sometimes y'all know about them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to know more than you're entitled to know. I'm going to protect my players, always. They are more important. It's like a family, Scott. Let me ask you this. If you do some discipline of your own children, do you think we're entitled to know that? That's a family in that locker room. That's a family. And it really doesn't matter what I say to you guys. You're going to write and interpret things the way you want to. Some of you wrote some things that I never said. I never used some of the words that y'all wrote. You interpreted it the way you wanted to. Just write what I tell you. But this is no different. I've been doing this for 40 years. And guess what? I don't know that I have 40 left in me, but if whatever I have left in me, you're gonna deal with stuff. And those kids are like my children. And I'm not going to tell you what you don't need to know.
So, my question to y'all. After that heartfelt speech, and she told the press to basically stay out my business, drink your own Kool-Aid, mind what's going on in your house. There's still a lot of controversy stirring around the Angel Reese and Kim Mulkey situation. Angel Reese has missed the last 2 games. It's predicted that she's about to miss another one. Everybody want to know, why is Angel out? Is there a problem in the classroom? Is it a problem in the locker room? LSU drops 1 game, and now it seems like all hell is breaking out. So my question to y'all is, sometimes by saying nothing, you're saying the most. Is Kim Mulkey truly protecting her players by not just telling America what's really going on? We'll start with you, Ms.Manhattan.
I don't know. It's hard to say, because sometimes, like you said, saying less is more, but then also it could be, I don't know what I want to say, because from a women's perspective, you may be disappointed. The expectations super high. If it's something real small, we don't know if she's taking it, making a bigger deal out of nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have like a huge opinion about it.
Do you think it's protecting the players by remaining silent?
Yes.
Gemini Jones.
And feelings, emotions.
Gemini Jones, what say you?
She gave a speech that sound like when I done told my friend that I, in a roundabout way, that I'm back messing with this dude, but I know I said what I said about him being the greatest, and now I don't want to have to explain nothing else or what's happening. I don't know whatever the question was, but I don't know if she really even answered it. Is she protecting her players? I think she's hiding something.
That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people feel like the fact that you're just not coming clean makes it bigger than what it is, and unfortunately, but her not saying nothing is keeping the energy kind of the same, right? More people are getting more curious, and it's just giving the media more fodder and more information and bullets in they gun to keep going after her and LSU program. All right, Head Coach, we'll let you close it out, man. What you think about this situation? And should Kim Mulkey just tell the world, or should she stay quiet?
I mean, the world, we do deserve to know what's going on because Angel Reese isn't there. She's a star for LSU, but I feel that she is kind of protecting her. The only problem I have with her whole speech is telling writers what to write. You can't tell me what to write.
Well, hold on. Now, to a certain point, you're right. But if they misquoting her, or if they say, like she said at one point, I never said that, and y'all writing it.
No, I agree with that, but you still can't tell me what to write as a writer.
Yeah, I can't tell you what to write about, but don't say stuff. Don't put words in my mouth.
But I can only go off what's going on the internet right now. It was the grades. Then you had Flage and Angel Reese's mom going back and forth on Twitter. Something is happening there. In the public, do we deserve to know about it? Yes, but also she has to protect her team in her locker room. So I get that.
And Katie Dammit brought up an excellent point about she did the same thing with the Brittany Griner situation in which she chose not to comment. I see what you're saying on that one. I don't know why she didn't choose, why she chose, but I think there was some other ancillary things going on with the Brittany Griner situation. I'm not saying it was right to remain quiet, but I think it was bigger than that. So I don't know. We let's just watch this whole saga play out. I'm in the camp of Kim Mulkey. Like, sometimes saying stuff could do more damage. This girl got millions of dollars of NIL money coming her way. She is the most popular player in college sports, period, man or woman. She's the highest NIL. Coming out saying that she got caught with this or doing something wrong could impact her money in a different way. I would rather people speculate than me give the information if I know if it could do more damage than good, right? So I'm 100% in the same boat with Ms.Manhattan. I think she's protecting her player and get out of our business. Don't worry about LSU, Playboy. Just go out there and worry about us, and we winning games. LSU ain't lost a game since they dropped that first one. All right, y'all. It is time for the Yeet of the week, and I'm gonna keep it rolling with the Florida State Seminoles. This is not going to be our traditional normal yeet where somebody had this heroic performance in which they pulled off and set the world on fire. This one right here is going to be a story of resiliency and just being a good overall person. This past week on Saturday against Northern Alabama, the Florida State Seminoles took the field, and quarterback Jordan Travis, who is the most winningest quarterback in Florida State history, he had a 17-game winning streak. 2 of those games included beating the LSU Fighting Tigers on neutral fields. This dude had Florida State in the top 4 of the CFP. They were on their way trending to play for the national title under Jay Norville. And all the wheels came off as suddenly a gruesome injury happened. Well, news broke that after Jordan Travis got rushed to the hospital, they got him taken care of. Even though he announced that his career is over, he'll never touch the football at Florida State again. He was on the sidelines this Tuesday morning with the team as they went through a walkthrough and they went through a practice. The team got excited. They all rallied around him. And once again, the kid that's shown he is one of the most talented players in the country. Could have been right there with the rest of these quarterbacks. And as a Heisman winner, he did the right thing and he stood up for his team. So Jordan Travis, I know it's not the way you wanted to go out, but to me, you are a superhero. You are phenom. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Let's go.
All right, awesome. Well, that's going to conclude our show for this evening, y'all. Thank you for joining us and spending a little time with us on your Thanksgiving Eve. The Mother Three look forward to seeing you next Wednesday while I hopefully get serenaded by Usher. I'm going to be ready. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a little flash. Okay. All right. Anyway, who are we shouting out? B. Jones, who you shouting out this week?
Big boxing match this weekend. Demetrius Andre versus David Benavidez. This is not your typical high fashion, big marquee name fight, but if you are in the boxing community, you understand what's on the agenda. We're talking about two undefeated titans who have nothing but something to lose in this. It's so rare that we get to see the best of the best fight. And this weekend, we get the opportunity to see them fight and do their thing. So super shout out to both of them. Good luck to the fighters. And hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully we just get one of those good fights that we all want. And then I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to the Sports Life Talk Nation. It's been a long time, fam. We've been doing this thing 5 years now. It's just kind of crazy that around this time in 2018 is when Sports Life Talk really we got serious about this thing, and we became a family. I appreciate everybody so much for the hard work, for the support, for the shares, the likes. Y'all gonna keep hearing me say this. We are knocking on the door of something super, super, super massive. So y'all just stay tuned. Keep doing what y'all do. I promise you, it's all going to be worth it here in 2024, the year of the Mamba. And then last but not least, shout out to Ed Lee and Ashley Roberts. KT and I got the opportunity to get to know these individuals on the AAU circuits as we watch high school basketball here in the DFW area. Recently, we all came together and formed a new opportunity or a new program called The Network, in which we're gonna highlight young amateur basketball here in the DFW area. I'm super excited about this project. It's gonna be a dope one. We're gonna talk about major topics like NIL, transferring. It's just gonna be some great stuff all year long. Look out for episodes of The Network.
All right, Katie.
I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody and love and light to those that have lost loved ones and aren't able to share holidays with those very close loved ones. So,
AT?
On Friday, my wife and I, Deidre, we will be celebrating 16 years of marriage. Also on Friday, my oldest, Cam, will be turning 15. So the 24th is a special day in the Thomas household.
Yes, I need to talk to him. I need to give him some more pointers.
Lord Jesus. Well, yes, go ahead, because I don't know what's going on right now.
All right. Well, my shout out goes to my dentist. I'm going to the same dental company, but I transferred to Allen, and this man said he's gonna get me out these braces in April, y'all. So shout out to him. My mouth hurt though because he got me wearing these rubber bands, so my whole mouth is jacked up. But shout out to my new dentist for finally helping me get these things off. So amen to him. I don't even know his name, but shout out to Mr. Dentist. I can't remember his name, but thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeet.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.